We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Amed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Jim Espinosa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive to center field. Marsh is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Now in the box, Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Pitch popped up. Barrios is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs.
Oh, look at the diving stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
In now, Nick Ames looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Schwindel. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and he misses it.
Not too many guys in the game can get on top of a high fastball the way he did right there. That's usually kryptonite for most hitters in the league.
So now to the plate, Drew Avans fouled off. Schwindel aboard here at first with nobody out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marsh is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, They're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley. Skied into straightaway right. Adolph is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Schwindel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Davy Grion, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RB. Stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The left fielder, Ryan.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
He's set and the pitch. Jake Rogers is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Full count now, 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rosario is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7. The third baseman, Scott.
Stepping up now, Scott Spindler, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. No balls and 1 strike. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Royce Lewis. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Lewis.
Now a bunt. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Rosario is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground is short. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can
Now
run
back.
around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Miguel Sano is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the button. Beautiful pitch. Even if we had...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Stepping in now, Frank Schwindel, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Schwindel playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Step out of the box and wash that one off.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ross Adolph. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Ross.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth,
plate.
The second baseman, Brett Netzer.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fraley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Not shortstop, Luis.
At the plate, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Drew Avens comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Drew Avens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay and the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Now batting.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
One there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Brandon.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Popped up. Grion over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nick Ames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Ames 28 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
No runs, just one hit, one error for the Tigers thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that will find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next will be the speed threat, Royce Lewis. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Miguel Sano. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Spindler is over near the railing as he makes the... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2, count.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first
Up
walk
next
he's
for the
given up,
Tigers,
along with a couple
the
of
third
hits, so
baseman.
his command has been pretty solid so far.
Spindler.
Stepping into the box, Scott Spindler. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Jim Espinoza. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yeah.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Frank.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Schwindel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Marsh is
Now
there.
back.
2 gone.
Left fielder. Drew Avens.
Here comes the first pitch. Drew Avens is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Ross Adolph. He'll start things out in the hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a
The batter,
strike out there, and it
number
just seems like we've
second
seen so
baseman.
many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brett Netzer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Rosario into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Digging in, Luis Garcia. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate,
Jake Fraley.
And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Number 8.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Rosario.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
Skied into very shallow right. Adolph is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Davy Grion. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Twins are out in front 1-0. Stepping into the box, Brandon Marsh. And Dan Heaney's fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian O'Grady. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And it's 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit in the air to left. Avens will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The catcher.
Striding in once again, Jake Rogers. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 2-0 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Here's the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit.
And the tying run is in to score from third.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in once again, Scott Spindler. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled away. The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Lewis Thorpe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Royce Lewis. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll get back in safely. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Settling in now, Frank Schwindel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
the plate, Drew Avans. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Not too many.
Leading up.
Into the box now, Ross Adolph. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone
Now
down on strikes.
Second.
In this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound.
Your
And
attention,
we're going to
please.
see a pitching change
Now
as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Brett Netzer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Luis Garcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Fraley.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. On, he pops it up. Spindler in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first safely.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now batting.
3 for 4.
The catcher.
He's looking locked in.
Davey Gurriel.
At the plate now, Davey Gurriel. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marsh will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Leading off the inning, Brandon Marsh.
Leading up
and they'll
for
need
the
him to
Tigers,
get something going here.
The center fielder.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Marsh.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ames. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hops this one up. Espinoza is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian O'Grady. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Archie Bradley takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Last breath for the Tigers. Ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Minnesota came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Barrios earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.